It was 1947. I had done my time in the war up in the Aleutian Islands, squinting at the horizon looking for submarines that never came. I was going to college in Los Angeles on the GI Bill, and I spent a lot of time hanging around my apartment listening to records and doing very little. Or driving around LA, sometimes 50 miles a day or even more, long into the night. Usually that was uneventful, it passed the time, but sometimes I snapped into a completely different place, older, from a simpler and better time, and then back again. What was happening here? The rest of the time I was trying to study and spending a lot of time going out with girls. One in particular was named Marlene Rideout, but honestly she could have been named Knockout. I would pick her up at her place and we'd be off. I always tried to show her a good time. We went to the movies.
Well, here's to what was.
Sometimes we used fake IDs to get into floor shows, like in the little LA Chinatown. She liked to cruise slowly through some of the poorer parts of town, see how the other half lives. But then one night we were out at a swanky restaurant. She was getting tipsy and she called me Peaches. My eyebrows must have gone up into my hairline, and I asked her why she said that. "I don't know," she said. I was quiet the rest of the evening, and after I took her home, I kept thinking about where that remark came from. Did she maybe think I was a little delicate? Some kind of a fruit? I did like nice things like my parents always had. So should I consider what she said to be an insult? That night I had the strangest dreams. I was tramping through a spooky forest. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and both of them was me. Henry Thoreau?
It's Thoreau.
Oh, sorry, Thoreau. I really feel lost, Henry, in this big dark place called life. Teach me how to find Walden Pond, and what do I do when I get there? That's not very helpful, Henry. I need some real guidance here.
My greatest skill has been to want but little. The pure Walden water is mingled with the sacred water of the Ganges. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation.
Well, that sure woke me up. Peaches, desperation. Soon I was back out on the streets of LA, mile after mile. Well, I thought there'd be some changes made, I just didn't know exactly what yet. Maybe I needed to be like H.G. Wells and time travel back to the last century, see what LA looked like from a covered wagon.